branches of all sizes. There are big branches and small branches. Each culture is a branch of the tree of life.
Social dances are Haudenosaunee dances that we do anytime, anywhere for fun. We do have religious or ceremonial dances that we only do at certain times of the year and within our Longhouse communities where we celebrate those Thanksgivings. So these dances are going to be fun, and they'll be inviting you to come up and join in. So everybody please put your hands together and welcome the Sky Dancers!
Each culture is a branch of the tree of life, and each culture is an extension of the human family. Here's the story of the Haudenosaunee Tree of Life.
Earth was all ocean, and nothing lived here except for water mammals, water fowl, fish and turtles. Above the clouds stood a world called Sky World, where people live just like they live on Earth today. One day, a beautiful young woman, her name was Jo Jijitsian, became very ill. Her parents were very concerned because they didn't know what to do. Spirit came to them in a dream, so they must travel to another village, and then they'd be on their way. And then they'd hold her up to heaven. He alone could cure her. So they went to the holder to heaven, and he used natural remedies to make her well again. He had fallen in love with her and asked her to marry him. She said yes. So they were married, and it looked like they would live happily ever on Skyward. But then a spirit came to them in a dream and said because she became sick, she must leave Skyworld and travel to another world and start a new race of people, Haudenosaunee, which means people of the Longhouse, for later proper name for the Iroquois, and head to this new world from the celestial tree. There's a great tree which grew in his village. There were different types of fruits growing from it. So he went to the tree, using his great strength, he pulled it up by the roots and left a big hole in the clouds. He then created a beam of light to guide his light into the world. She picked fruits from the tree in order to seed planted in home. So he jumped through this hole in the clouds, and as she was falling, she looked below, saw nothing but water. He knew all the animals on earth saw her coming, so they held a big meeting. And they decided that the geese should fly up, attach their wings to each other to catch her, to carry her to safety. That's why there's geese flying throughout the museum. So the geese caught her, but they began to tire, and they cried out for help. And each turtle came out of the ocean. He said, I have a strong back, put her on my back. So the geese carried her on the turtle's back. The turtle then told the other animals, my back is strong, but it's hard. She needs a soft place to live. 3 animals, the beaver, the otter, and a muskrat, were all chosen because they were the best swimmers. And they had paws which can carry the needed mud. First, the beaver took a deep breath and dove into the ocean. And using his broad flat tail, he swam as long as he could. Then the otter took a deep breath and dove into the ocean. Sole eyes turned upon the little muskrat, a small but crafty and determined animal. But as I said, he was determined. He took a deep breath and he dove over the turtle's back. Swam for a long time, twice as long as the beaver, the otter. And other animals were worried he had drowned, but he did reach the bottom. And he scooped up a piece of the precious water. And he swam all the way to the top of the ocean. And exhausted, he emerged from the water. And as he came out, he splashed the mud on the turtle's back, just like this. And he created the Finger Lakes. And then Sky Woman planted some seeds in that little piece of mud. She started dancing and singing counterclockwise. And to this day, people dances with the Haudenosaunee counterclockwise. She went around 13 times, and she created 13 sections on the turtle's back. And each time she went around, that little piece of mud expanded and expanded more. Will eventually expand to North America. And if you look at an aerial photograph of North America, use your imagination a little bit, it does resemble a large turtle. Huh. And last but not least, parents teach their children that we must always be humble. There's the little muskrat of all the animals that swam to the bottom of the ocean to get the mud that was needed to create Turtle Island.
Thank you. The Haudenosaunee tree continues to grow today. Even after centuries of persecution, the Native American Tree of Life continues today.
But I wanted to explain to you a little bit about the patchwork that they have down in Florida. The dress I'm wearing, as you see in the bottom, this is the patchwork that they do. And you'll see the guys are wearing them too. My cousin Adam is wearing the patchwork shirt. Ascension and Chris, they're all wearing the patchwork shirts. They're wearing the shirts too, and also Azzy baby, our new baby here, she's wearing a new one now too. And she's got some Seminole blood in her. Friends we pick up along the way, we meet along the way. They've given us stuff of their tribes or wherever they come from. They gift us things. It could be a rock from a child, a stone, whatever it is, that is a blessing because someone looks up to you and feels you as a person and do those things for you. It's a connection that you have because that's the gift of the Creator. And women are given that gift because of strength. Azzy is our newest, she's our second newest addition because I am now a grandma. My son's had a baby, he's a month old. And so every year there's a new baby coming. Every year we have something to look forward into.
I'm back in St. George, Utah, home of the Peyote people. Just to the west of here is the Peyote Reservation, but all this land used to be Peyote land back before the pioneers settled this area. This is day 2 of the dinosaur dig. We're gonna dig up some dinosaurs. Oh, it's super windy, but yeah, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. There's where the site is, and I'm gonna go in here and look at some of the fossils inside the museum. So here's some examples of what's been found, what we could find across the street. There's a Utah raptor leg right there. See how tall that is? That comes up to, that's actually not that much bigger than a Deinonychus leg. Utah raptor.
Sedimentary structures can be very common. Many are on display here. 2 of the most abundant are mud cracks and ripple marks.
Yeah, I just cleared this area of that rock right there, and you can see some more of those. I don't know if there's another footprint right there, possibly. But yeah, all these rocks around here on the other side of the road from the dinosaur discovery site. You find all kinds of different fossil records. So if we split this open, would you see a dinosaur footprint? Let's split that open.
These are the digits going in. And you can see that from there. So that's just something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like the middle code.
Okay.
Or maybe even the metatarsal.
We'll look at some more of these rocks here. See if we find anything. Oh, look at this. This looks interesting. There we go. We got some more right there. So they can put a power station here. And again, if they actually put solar panels on the roofs of these new houses they're building, they wouldn't need to build a power station here. But I guess they don't do that on the west coast here. So So then they have to build all these power substations everywhere. So yeah, all of this is sacred land. Land of the Peyote people. Native American land. 1,000 years ago, this was all theirs. It's sacred. It is a shame when one culture takes the land of another, because we are all part of the same tree. We are all part of the human family. Every culture is important because each culture represents the ancestral branch they came from. They started building, and well, basically the pioneers came here. A lot of Mormon pioneers. It's important to honor and respect the cultures and heritage that come before us. Cultures mix and change over time, but it is important to preserve heritage. We're on top of the red cliffs here in St. George, Utah. You can see the whole city below us. No branch is more important than another. There are no chosen people. If people had a better knowledge of the Tree of Life, it would solve so many issues that are in the world today. We treat each other better than we do. For one thing, we wouldn't be kicking out quote-unquote migrants from their own land. And now with the current administration, they are forcing the native people to leave their own land. Whose land is this? This is their land. We don't have to have this big fight. We can stay here too. It's okay. We don't need to kick out the native people. Yes, some of them technically might not be citizens of the United States, but that doesn't mean that they should be kicked out. There should be a legal process to allow them to stay and get legal citizenship and stop all this deportation stuff. Because even people with legal green cards are being evicted. How is this happening again? I thought we were over this, but half of America actually voted for this. If people knew about the Tree of Life, this wouldn't have happened.